Alright, so as musicians, especially instrumentalist, no, sobrang halaga ng instrument natin sa atin, no, kasi sabi nga nila it's an extension of your body, and I'll just share a few ways how you could actually take care of it in a way, no, kasi and also how do you respect your own instrument, no? So ito i-share ko lang kasi I think a few weeks ago na-encounter ako na uh, musician, tapos lumapit siya sa akin, parang kinukuha niya yung violin ko, gusto niya daw i-testing, ganyan. So of course you should always have boundaries when it comes to your instrument. Hindi yon rudeness to not let everyone touch your instrument or use your instrument, kasi sa'yo yan, no? Sabi nga nila, it's an extension of your body. I vividly remember ito. Dati kasi, I mean, ako naman lagi kong dinadala yung instrument ko. Of course, I carry it around wherever I go. Pero may one time kasi I think nag-concert ako nun. I was still young, parang first year high school. Tapos binitbit ng kapatid ko yung violin ko. Ano lang naman yun, parang wala lang kasi pagod na ako, ganyan. And then one teacher or mentor pick called my attention, na sabi niya, oh, bakit dinadala ng kuya mo? I don't know kung pabiro yun or what. Bakit ikaw ang nagbibit-bit niyan, kasi extension yun ng body mo. And it actually made a lot of sense, kasi syempre lagi mong kasama yan eh. Yan ang for me, 'di ba? This is a violin is my livelihood. So should always respect it, give it respect. So paano mo nga respetuhin yung instrumento mo? Una-una, laging malinis, 'di ba? Make sure you clean your instrument, especially yung violin, 'di ba? Sobrang bilis dumumi, rosin residue, dust build up. Alam mo, kapag outdoor ka nagpe-play, manlilimahid yan sa dumi. So laging lilinisin, ganyan. And yun, make sure it's always in its best condition, especially kung professionals, 'di ba? Hindi pwedeng tabingi yung bridge mo, tapos sasabihin mo, tsaka na pag may pera na ako. Paano ka magkakapera? Kung pangit na yung quality na lumalabas, 'di ba? Hindi ka na i-hire kasi pangit na yung tunog mo. So you have to make sure your instrument is always in tip-top shape. No, kailangan talaga gastusan mo siya. Yun yung reality kung gusto mo maging professional musician, di ba? You have to, hindi ka pwede mag-skimp out on your instrument, di ba? As I've been saying, ako, gastos ko sa strings, umabot ng 5 figures a year, which is, di ba? Medyo absurd na yun, halos ka-presyo na ng violin just for strings, di ba? And ganun talaga kasi malakas akong manira ng strings eh. Pero you have to make sure it's always in tip-top shape, no? Maganda yung condition ng instrumento mo. And yun nga, setting boundaries, 'di ba? Especially kung ikaw musician ka, gusto mong mag-testing ng gamit ng iba, ask nicely. I think yun yung importante doon eh. Na hindi mo basta kukunin na lang tapos tutugtugin mo, 'di ba? You have to ask permission kung papayag ba, and kung okay lang ba sa may-ari ng instrumento. Kasi kahit nasabihin natin pare-parehas, marunong din naman ako mag-handle niyan eh, but it's not yours, 'di ba? You always need to ask permission. Maayos na pakikiusap kasi it's an investment. Your instrument is an investment, and you get into certain levels wherein parang sobrang specific na nung instrument na yun for you. Customize na yung height ng bridge, for example, or yung tunog na lumalabas dun. May settings ka na in-adjust, or yung timpla mo na it's your signature tone. So sobrang daming factors to consider, pero you always have to respect the instrument because again, it's part of your body, it's an extension of your body, and it also give you sustenance. Sinusustentuhan niya yung buhay mo, especially kung musician kang full time, di ba? So yun, mga i-share ko na tips based on my experience. And sana kayo din, no? Always take care of your instruments. Hindi ibig sabihin na mumurahin is pababayaan na lang din, no? Wala sa presyo yan. Kung nakakatulong yan sa'yo in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't need to be monetary. You have to respect it. You have to give it justice. Ika nga nila. So, yun lang. Good luck sa inyo.